Hey Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your February 2022 bonus reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at what your higher self and your inner child wants you to know. So if you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links, Virgo, in the description box below. All right. Beautiful energy starting out here. Spirals of manifestation. A lot of you in the month of February really have the Midas touch. So what your higher self here is saying, whatever you think about, you bring about. The universe wants you to know that if you are focusing on a specific area of your life, whether this is career, bringing more money to the table, possibly relationships, whether romantic, family, or friendships, maybe this is you focusing on your health. Whatever you are focusing on at this time, you're going to see things appear faster than normal here because you're manifesting. They are giving me the energy of 22 as well. I feel like on a collective level, it's a beautiful portal for a lot of you to manifest around that time. So I would suggest maybe making a vision board if that is a piece of your creative side that you like to bring out every now and again. This can even be a list where you make up a list of things that you would like to manifest in your life. So you're really focusing on bringing something to form is what I am sensing here. Very beautiful imagery, spirals of manifestation. So do pay attention to your thoughts because again, Virgo, your thoughts create your reality. And if you are focusing on the positive and staying optimistic about your plans, you're going to see things happening and taking shape faster than you would have thought. If you're focusing on maybe the past or negativity, you may see that coming in as well. But I feel for the majority of you, whatever you're focusing on is going to be quite strong here and positive. Next, we have the word wants to be written. This is really wonderful. They are giving me the energy of a book as well. Maybe you've been wanting to speak your word, write your word. This could be in the form of a book. This could be public speaking for some of you. Maybe you are opening up a YouTube channel, or you're putting yourself on platforms or social media platforms here where a lot of people are listening to what it is that you have to say, even if it's through a picture. A picture speaks 1,000 words. They are showing me possibly a picture of yourself that has accomplished or receive some sort of an award that you may be posting on social media in the month of February. There is some sort of accomplishment energy here, Virgo, for you. And I really like this because you're bringing this to fruition. You're bringing it to form. You're manifesting. So for example, maybe some of you are wanting to go back to school. You may be receiving news and you may be posting about that online. Some of you may level up in a relationship or change a status on your social media to single to in a relationship. So again, there's something here where you'll be speaking out and other people will be proud of you for this as well. You're putting yourself out there, but you are manifesting again quite strongly. So let's get a few messages from your soul truth here, Virgo, and see what you can do to help your soul advance and what we can do to kind of release that ego. So for those of you that may be interested, the difference between your higher self, that is the self of you that is completely authentic, non-judgmental, unconditional love, wise, has gained wisdom over the years, over the lifetimes. Your ego tends to stem due to beliefs, limiting beliefs or anxiety and fears and things that have happened in your life, which we'll clarify all of these here in a moment. And then your inner child is that younger version of you who sees things with an innocent lens, and you're very creative, and it's a piece that you just want to go forward towards things, and you're not always worried about the repercussions or the consequences of actions, but you just move forward. And it's not saying move into things that are have huge consequences for the negative. It's just saying opening your eyes up to a brand new perspective. I saw something the other day that said the average 4-year-old smiles 500 times a day, where the average 40-year-old smiles 5 times a day. So let that sink in, Virgo. And when we talk about healing our inner child, that is all about unconditional love. So let's see what we have here. What can I burn? What can I burn? Burn it, Virgo. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free and your wings are ready, so it's time to use them. This is a message from your inner child here. Whatever you have been through in the past, whether you've had instability here, maybe you've had love from one parent and not another, maybe you've had self-esteem issues at a very young age. This is saying burn all of that. Even in the recent past here, they're showing me that some of you may have had some turbulent relationships, or you've had some soul lessons regarding boundaries and trust. If this is you, Virgo, this is about burning again the shame, the criticism, and the lies. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? And it's beautiful that that shows up here, because you have the word wants to be written, and it says, what will the next chapter of your life look like? So that's a confirmation here from your higher self that it's time to start again. It's time to move forward in whatever direction you're wanting to leap into. The time is now. Oh my gosh, we have another card here that talks about using your voice. So there's something quite creative or something with the throat chakra really coming in strong for you, Virgo, regarding communication. It says, where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Wow, I have goosebumps right now. You have 3 cards that really point towards sharing your story. Today's soul action, Virgo. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Some of you may even be talking about some sort of accomplishment. Let's say you have been sober from alcohol for a year. You may be posting this on social media. Maybe you have lost 37 pounds and you are proud. So there is something about you telling a story here of maybe pain or overcoming some sort of heartache or obstacles that could really help others at this time. I love this. Okay, next here we have on whom am I placing blame on right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. And that is an unknown quote here, but your soul action, Virgo, is take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. So this is saying it's time to move forward. If we wait until we're ready, Virgo, for anything in our lives, that is why a lot of people stay in their comfort zone, because they are always waiting for the right time. Knowing here, a very important message for you, Virgo, knowing that there never is a right time. But I feel like the time is now for you to speak up. For something that maybe you've been holding back on, or something that you've been wanting to move towards, now is the time, because your manifestation skills and portals are really open for you in the month of February. And lastly here, am I apologizing for my truth? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of your story. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for us all. Your mantra today, Virgo, courage is contagious. I want you to walk around and tell yourself that courage is contagious. Also, you can do affirmations. Spirit's really telling and illuminating to me at this time that affirmations are really powerful and strong for you, especially when it comes to healing and overcoming anything here in the past. Excuse me. So I feel if you are familiar with affirmations, you can download an app, you can read a book with affirmations, or just do a Google search of positive healing affirmations and tell yourself them daily. All right, we're going to get a few messages here from your higher self your current self, which includes your ego and your inner child. So let's get one more card here from your higher self. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so what does your inner child have to say at this time? We have choose your battles, 7 of Wands. So your inner child says that you may have had to go back and forth. You may have felt self-doubt as a child, maybe even a little pessimism, or maybe somebody made you feel like you weren't good enough, like you were a failure. This could be, the people that you loved and trusted most. Or maybe you didn't have those people, and because of that, you felt like a failure here. But the 7 of Wands is saying, and your inner child here is saying that you can be your personal best, regardless of any circumstance that you had growing up. This is about you seeing things from a brand new perspective here, Virgo. You going the distance, you living life on your own terms, and actually allowing yourself to have the upper hand because you've learned a lot of valuable lessons in your childhood. We have love abounds. Beautiful. This is the Ace of Cups energy. So it's saying here that your inner child is ready for you to open up. Again, some of you may have been closed off, or you may have been working on abundance in the category of love. Now, this doesn't just have to be romantic. This can be love of all shapes, sizes, and forms, whether it is pets, maybe friendships, coworkers, family. But love abounds talks about you really opening your heart up and feeling that emotional satisfaction that perhaps you missed out on as a child with a certain person in your life. And next we have heart chakra. So for a lot of you, you're definitely doing the healing work on your heart. Your inner child wants you to be free and open this chakra up so you can manifest, and that you can tell your story that in return will help not only you heal, Virgo, but help others as well. So heart chakra, your inner child wants to come out and play, wants to bring that lighthearted, loving energy to another being or to something you're quite passionate about. Let's take a look and see where you may currently be at, Virgo, and what complications may be showing up due to your ego, which do remember, ego brings up fear, anxiety, worry, shame, blame. So you're in a state here. Let's take a look. Okay, wow. We go from sadness and isolation here, 3 of Swords, to strengthening bonds. So some of you are really working on healing that heart, and that's what your inner child wants you to know here. So you may have felt like in the past you were in a situation, whether this is the past of your childhood that has affected you all the way up until now even, or if this is something that's recently happened for you. The 3 of Swords is about heartbreak. It's about loss. It can be about needing to heal and forgiveness. So I feel like with that showing up here, your ego is really trying to, at times, bring up a lot of that pain due to whatever this 3 of Swords brought in for you. But really, your higher self combined with your inner child is saying strengthen those bonds. There's new beginnings here. There's new opportunities for you to build a solid, stable foundation. And there's new opportunities for you to open up your heart chakra. So this is really powerful. Let's see what is showing up from your higher self. Wow, we have a major arcana here, which is mastery. So again, you can see this is the Devil energy, Virgo. So you're mastering something here that is really powerful, that maybe has had a hold on you for quite some time. Not only just a hold, but a hold on your heart. So as you can see, all 3 piles here from your inner child, your current self, and now your higher self say that this is about releasing. The 6 of Wands is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck because it says that after a difficult time, victory and success are yours. This is about accomplishment, like I spoke of earlier. It's about a conclusion. It's about being raised up and finally feeling like you're not a failure in a situation, or feeling attacked. You may have felt attacked as a small child, or you may have felt like you needed to always defend yourself, or maybe you felt misunderstood as a small child. But I feel like you're trying to overcome something that may be very toxic to you. Now, this could be a relationship. It could have been trauma, abuse that you had been through. This card here with the Devil can say this is anything: addictions, obsessions, codependency, manipulation, materialism. excuse me, your higher self wants you to know that you will succeed if you believe that this can be overcome. And you're working on it currently, and I see it happening, and it's super powerful here, Virgo, because whatever this is, your higher self has your back, but you may need to connect to your higher self. And in order to connect, there is a manifestation process here. You may be asking, well, how do I connect with my higher self? You can connect through meditation. You can connect through even go on YouTube and type in self-guided meditation to connect with my higher self, or even my inner child, because these are all versions of you, Virgo. But you're working on some deep things at this time is what I'm seeing. But whatever it is that you want to move forward, your higher self has your back, loves you unconditionally, and realizes that your soul came here to learn and succeed. Okay, your higher self isn't going to let you fail. So whatever struggle that you may have been going through for a large chunk of your life here, Virgo, you will come out on top. So I really like this devil energy showing up, because it's really important to connect to who we are, our authentic self. And sometimes when we numb our pain, or maybe we drink our pain away, or we use toxic relationships, or we get in situations that aren't in our highest good, we tend to forget that authentic piece of us. But you're releasing whatever that is here, and you will succeed is what I am seeing. So really strong energy. Let's get a few messages from your spirit guides and spirit. What does spirit have for you during the month of February? Let's get one more here. We have ancestral wisdom. Some of you are really breaking the ancestral patterns that maybe have been going on in your life for quite some time. We have animal kingdom. Okay, so whenever I get the animal kingdom card, we have to pull an animal and see what the message is for you. So let's see. Oh, wow. You're gonna enjoy this here, Virgo. Okay, so the first one we have is ancestral wisdom. It says, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. So a lot of you are breaking a generational cycle. Now this could be maybe your whole family were always addicts of some sort. You may be breaking that cycle. Perhaps there was a lot of trauma with in childhood. You may be breaking that cycle for your own children. Perhaps there was, whatever this is, that maybe it's been generational. You're breaking those ties, and your ancestors are here and your higher self to help you move forward from whatever this toxic energy is. So this is really powerful. Next, we have animal kingdom. Some of you may have animals that are very important to your soul's growth, very healing and therapeutic. For others of you, you have a soul animal, so a totem that is coming in to help you. It says animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. And we have parrot spirit, which talks about watching your words. It says, watch your words. Another card about communication. So if maybe you've had a lot of anger, or maybe you've been attracting people who've been angry towards you, or maybe there's been miscommunication here showing up in your energy. It's saying here, take a look at how you talk to yourself as well. Is this positive self-talk or negative? And we spoke about this in the beginning of your reading as well. And this is all about, how you speak to others and how you receive the words of others as well. Are you believing everything that you hear? And are you speaking it or projecting maybe words based on your own experiences, your own ego? So do watch your words, how you speak to yourself. Speak to yourself here, Virgo, with compassion, with unconditional love and kindness, and connect that inner child. And go back to a certain age that you felt unloved or unaccepted, and wrap her or him up and give them a huge hug and tell them how much you love them unconditionally and that you will never leave them. It's very, very important to do that inner child work, and also to connect to your higher self, knowing that you came in to learn these soul lessons. All right, Virgo, very deep reading as all of the readings have been. If you want even more insight, do check out your rising sign and your moon sign, especially that moon sign. That's about your inner emotions. So I hope this resonates for you. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Do share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, Virgo. And I am sending you a lot of love and light. Till next time.